What's going on, YouTube? Getting into this video, now that it starts in a couple of hours, it's time to predict the Heisman winner for college football. We have names like Ashton Jeanty, Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, and Dillon Gabriel. Here's who I think's gonna win it all. Starting off with who I think's least likely to win it is Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel had 3,558 passing yards, 28 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, 86.5 QBR, and his team, the Oregon Ducks, are currently 13-0, and they are the Big Ten champions. Reason I don't think they're going to win is because, well, Dillon Gabriel hasn't had an exciting season. It's just been mediocre at best. So I don't really think he's going to win, especially when you have names like Travis Hunter and Ashton Jeanty on this list, but I'll get into them later. In third place, I have Cam Ward. Cam Ward led the Miami Hurricanes to 10-2 in the ACC. He missed out on the playoffs, and his later parts of the season were really rough for him. He threw for 4,123 passing yards, 36 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions, but he was first in the league with an 88.0 QBR. Reason I think he's not going to win is simply because his second half of the season was really rough. They started to lose more. And like I said earlier, Ashton Jeanty and Travis Hunter are on this list, and both of them are going to be competing as the only two. So, sorry, Cam Ward. Now, this is going to be the toughest part of the whole video, is choosing between Ashton Jeanty and Travis Hunter on who I think is going to win. I'm going to break down the stats real quick, starting off with Ashton Jeanty, who had 344 carries, 2,497 rushing yards, 29 touchdowns. He averaged 7.3 yards per carry, and he led the Boise State team to a 12-1 record and are the Mountain West champions. Great season from him overall. He's had one of the best running back seasons we've seen in a while, so that's why he's obviously blown up the internet and is making a good case for Heisman. Next up is Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is, let's get things clear, he plays both ways. He plays corner and he plays offensive wide receiver. Really great for him. He has 1,152 receiving yards, 92 receptions, 14 touchdowns, 20 solo tackles, 31 total tackles. He has 11 pass deflections, a forced fumble, 4 interceptions, and he led his team, the Colorado Buffaloes, to a 9-3 record in the Big 12, but they missed out on playoffs and in the championship game. Both overall great teams. In terms of who I think is going to win it, I think it's going to be Travis Hunter. I mean, let's be real. He plays both ways. Like, we've never seen a player play two positions on offense and defense. It's just truly insane. The last time we've seen someone close to that is Charles Woodson. But Charles Woodson did not do offensively better than Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter's been great. He won the Best Receiver Award, and he won the Best Defensive Player of the Year award. So it's just great for him. He has those awards on top of that. And if we compare Travis Hunter to his Charles Woodson, Charles Woodson played kick returner. Travis Hunter did not. But in terms of offense, we see that Charles Woodson had 11 receptions, while Travis Hunter had 92. Travis Hunter had 1,100 plus receiving yards. Charles Woodson only had 230 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns for Charles Woodson, while Travis Hunter had 14 touchdowns. And on the defensive end, Charles Woodson had 7 interceptions, 43 total tackles, and 5 pass breakups, while Travis Hunter had 4 interceptions, 31 total tackles, and 11 pass breakups. So you can't really compare the two of them, especially when Travis Hunter's, he plays consistently both ways. And people always make the comment that, snaps aren't a stat because he plays majority snaps in the league. I think he has, over 100 snaps, but it doesn't matter. He's good. Every time a team plays Colorado, the game plan is set around Travis Hunter. On the offensive end, it's Travis Hunter. And on defense, they know to worry about Travis Hunter. It's not even close. Yeah, you can say Shedeur Sanders as his quarterback helps, and having Coach Prime as his coach helps, but I don't care, honestly, because Travis, what he's doing, it's never been seen before, compared to Ashton Jeanty, where we've seen many running backs have a season like this. Now, to get to why I think Ashton Genty won't win the Heisman is pretty simple. He plays in the Mountain West, a common conference known for not being scary. Week 1, he played Georgia Southern. Week 2, he had a real threat in Oregon, but they lost that game, and that was their only loss on the season. They continued to play Portland State, Washington State, Utah State, Hawaii, UNLV, San Diego State, Nevada, San Jose State, Wyoming, Oregon State, and UNLV, and they won out after Oregon's loss. So their conference isn't difficult, their schedule wasn't scary, and then yes, Ashton Genty's a great player, obviously, but when you have a weak schedule, it's easy for a player to look that good. And on top of that, Ashton Genty averaged per game around like 26 carries and 192 rushing yards per game. Like, that's insane. And you want to talk about Travis Hunter playing too many snaps? Ashton Genty's getting the ball like 26 times a game, and in other games, he could be getting the ball 30 plus times. It's not really comparable, and like, because Travis Hunter plays both ways, does it matter whenever Ashton Genty is getting the ball every single time for Boise State? It bothers me how everyone loves him. Like, oh, we haven't seen a running back season like this since Barry Sanders. We've seen many running back seasons like this before, some of which had the player have less carries, and some of the seasons have more yards. So really, that's why I think Ashton Genty won't win it. He's nothing special compared to other names like Derrick Henry, Barry Sanders, Melvin Gordon, Christian McCaffrey, Marcus Allen, LaDainian Tomlinson, Matt Forte, Ricky Williams, Larry Johnson, Ron Dane, just to name a few running backs that have had 2,000 rushing yards. Those are all names that have had 2,000 rushing yard seasons. So really, what's so special about Genty? Honestly, I think he's a great player, but your schedule was easy, and you have had many replicated seasons before, while Travis Hunter has only had one player in potential comparison. And just besides that, like, these players have had harder seasons. Like, obviously some of these players on this list of running backs that have done what Genty has done, they've had harder schedules, they've had more yards than Genty, and they've had less carries to do so. So I just don't think Genty is special compared to Travis Hunter, which it honestly comes down to those two. So that's why I think it will be Travis Hunter. But again, Ashton Genty's a great running back, just not compared to Travis Hunter. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I wanted to get one out for the Heisman Award predictions. I truly hope you enjoyed. I just want to spread my word about sports. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to comment on anything I could do better. And if you enjoy more content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much. I'm out.